Ooh. All right, guys. Back at the gym, cold days. Actually alone today, as you guys can see. The boys ditched me, but I'm gonna start off some warm ups. I guess. Let's see if we can do some muscle ups today. One. Damn. No second rep today, guys, but that was a good try. I almost had that. The second rep. Ooh, at least we were able to do a one rep though, muscle up. Not the best rep. Felt a bit off. You know? Ooh. But damn, the second rep, like for me, trying to do the second rep of muscle up is very tiring. I look so dark. Damn, I gotta fix that lighting. Yeah, this should look better. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Let me see if I can move the camera angle though. A bit more here. See if that looks better. Yeah, somewhat. Here we go. So that's a good angle. Alright. So that was a good set. Just trying to do as much muscle ups as I can. Maybe at the end, do pull ups with it after. I bought the weight bar just in case. You know, just like, I'll do like 3 sets of 1 rep per muscle, like of muscle ups, and then maybe after move on to weighted pull ups, and then drop it down to body weight. Just a thought though. Yeah, second set. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll need a rest for a bit. Rest for a bit still. That was definitely not a muscle up. I was able to lean my chest over the bar though. I just couldn't get the dip part, which is like the transition is the part where I struggle with, you know. But yeah, I try to change the angle again. Move it maybe more the front side angle. I'm not sure if that'll be better instead of you guys facing my back, you know. You guys are able to see the bar? Nope, you guys are not able to see the bar. Really? Yeah, that's I mean, it's a better angle. I guess you guys can see you guys can see me instead of facing my back, you know. Yeah, let's try to go for a second set. One. That was good. Try to go for another rep though. No, I'm not hitting another rep. I am not hitting another rep. Whew. Not gonna lie, just staying in there in that position, just like right on top of the bar, that is already exhausting, at least for me. And then going back down, trying to get a good swing is also another exhausting part. So for people who can rep muscle ups, that is like insanely impressive. Is my necklace okay? I'm making sure that my necklace is inside, is under my shirt. I already broke this necklace like 2 or 3 times. Now I don't want to break it again. First time I broke it, no, second time I broke it was me trying to attempt muscle ups. Like the chain got caught on one of the handles as I was going down, which made it snap. Unfortunately, let me grab some more water. Oh damn, my throat. Yeah, and do one more rep of muscle up, and then rest for a bit, and then maybe do weight. No, yeah, I'll do weighted pull-ups after, definitely. Hey, ain't no maybe. Oh. All right. Hold on, let me rest for a bit. Damn, these muscle ups are exhausting, guys. Like I'm telling you. All right, let's go. Okay. No rep. Let's rest for a bit. Okay. Because that was definitely not. Let's see. I got stuck. I keep on getting my chest like above the bars, like the handles, the chin up bars, but can't really seem to dip to like get the full transition. I'm like every time I do that, I'm like 90% there of the I'm 90% done the transition. I just need like the last 10% so I can dip up, you know. But it's definitely exhausting. See if we can try again. Maybe get more of a more swing, maybe get more of the scapular action going on. All right, let's go. Oh, that's a definitely better. That was definitely a better thing. All right. Oh my days. My shirt almost got tangled up there. That's crazy. But yeah, now that we're done the muscle ups, let's do weighted pull ups. I don't even know if I could hit 3 with a plate. Hopefully I can still at least 3. And then do after the 3 sets of weighted pull ups, do 1 set to failure of body weight. Alright. Let's set this belt up real quick. Yep. Ooh. Put on some good tunes as well. Rest for a bit though, because those muscles are definitely exhausting. The last trip was definitely the best one, I would say. I got a good swing. Transition was very easy. It's just doing the dips on this bar is very hard. All right, let's do this. Let's at least try to go for 4. Let's match our normal normal weighted pull-ups routine. Okay, that was good. First set. First set. That was a good set for weighted pull-ups. That was, I'd say, by far the easiest. I thought I was gonna struggle for three, honestly, but then the third one just breezed by. So I was like, oh shit, I can do four. I was thinking of maybe doing five, but I didn't want to overexhaust myself. You know. So, sorry. Man, feeling like I should go heavy for roast today. Not gonna lie. See, the last time I did 148 for 10. Oh, did I? Did I do last 148 for 10? No, I don't think so. I think I did 148 for like. Actually, no, yeah, I did do 148 for 10 with the homies and shit. Back at the other gym, but let's try to go beyond that right now. Honestly, for me, I'd say the rows is my favorite pulling workout. Definitely, lat pull down is not really my type because then I can just do pull ups. If I could add, if I want to go heavier, I can just do weighted pull ups. You know, Whew, much better than lat pull downs. I'd say. Oh my gosh! All right, second set. Let's go. Okay, second set. 100% felt harder, but the first set was definitely easier. Oh my gosh. Third set I was already struggling. I didn't think I was gonna make it to four. But then like like I had a slight doubt on myself in the third rep. I was like shit, I'm not making four. And I still went for it and I was able to like pull myself through I guess. It's like alright. Last set. Okay. So far so good. We got muscle. We did 3 reps of 1 muscle ups so far. Maybe hopefully hopefully sometime next year I could at least do rep 3 per set. 3 muscle ups per set for 3 reps or for 3 sets as well. 3 sets of 3, you know. I'd say that's good. Or at least like like 5 reps for 1 set as like like the failure or some shit. Whew. Damn. Alright. Last set. And then I'm thinking of maybe I should do a drop set or like drop set to body weight or wait for like rest for a bit and then do body weight. I think I'll just do drop set to body weight and that'll be much better. Not bad. I'd say that was a good first, the last set. I didn't make it to four. 3.5 weighted pull-ups, not bad. And then 5 body weight. I'd say that's good. I'd say that was this is a better startup than last week. I wasn't able to do muscle ups. Well, to be fair, last week that was like, like the thing on the bar, like the little blocker or whatever shit's called now. But yeah, all right, now we're done this. Let's do some rows. Let's get it. All right, guys. On the row machine. Let's see what's this at already. 143. Okay, not bad. First set. But, all right. Not bad. 143. First set. It's crazy though. I was expecting a bit more of a warm-up weight. Maybe at least like 110. But shit. Doesn't hurt to go all out a bit on the first set. Well, not all out, but like, go heavy on the first set. Then second set, let me add the 5 pound weight on this. Whew. All right. That's pretty good. Not bad. 148 for the second set. Honestly, thought first set I was gonna hit. I was gonna stop at 8. I wanted to. Then I was like, 2 more, I got this. Let me bust down a quote real quick. If you're alone, for the people who are alone out there, for the people who don't have other people motivating them right now, motivate yourself, because without yourself you'll be nothing. I'd say that's a good quote. Not bad. Without yourself you are nothing. So some shit, just some shit like that. It sounded cooler in my head, not gonna lie. Let me see if I can move the angle though. Move it here. Oh yeah, that's much better angle. Much better angle. You guys are up here. All right, 148. Alright guys, 1 second. Good set though. Hey guys, my dad just called me real quick. If you guys haven't watched the last vlog, he was actually featured there. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it now. This is now last set, 165. Not bad. Increased. This is where you bring out the straps now. As I was like, while I was, before I left home to go to the gym, I was like, I'm feeling heavy today for back. So let me pull out the straps on this one. Oh my gosh. That was a good set though. Second set was a good set. Let me take off the sweater though, so you guys can see the back while I'm working on it, you know? Alright, and then move the camera behind me right here. Right here, maybe. Yeah, this looks like a better angle. Alright. Lighting looks a bit off though, so. That is the maximum. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go. Throat is a bit dry though, so get some water before we do the set. Alright, got some good tunes on. Let's set this up. Strap feels off. Alright, that's much better. Other arm. It's too low. Alright, let's go. Oh, not bad. 165 for 8. Let's see, that was good. Last 2 reps felt very felt no, the 9th rep felt like I flew into form already. Then I tried to go to failure in the 10th rep and I was like, oh nah, I can't keep this weight up for long. I dropped it then. Yeah. Overall that was a good set. And now that we're done here, now we're moving on to Preacher Crew. Whew. Oh my days. Alright guys, now we're on to some seated Preacher Curls. Let's try 60. Let's see how that feels. Alright, and then just like that. Alright. Let me rest for a bit though, cause damn. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. I am tired. My bottle refilled up. Oh man. Honestly guys, I don't like doing Preacher Curls. This is by far the worst ones. Like I'd rather do normal curls. Honestly, I think these are just more mentally harder for me. Preacher curls. Oh, any other shape or form. I never really liked working out biceps, to be honest, because of the way they feel when they get stretched, or when you force them to work. Fucking hate these. I'm dropping this shit down to 20. Oh my, no, sorry, not 20, 40, I mean. This shit is not easy, man. How much I do, like 5, 6? Yeah, I'm dropping it down to 40. I don't like the way those bastards feel. So I know if I forced that with the 60, I wouldn't have been able to do the half rep from the last set. But oh, this is a good height. What height is this? 8. Okay, it's a good height that it's on. I like it. I didn't have to adjust it much. Oh, but yeah. Honestly, guys, my triceps still hurt from yesterday. Those dips, man, I'm telling you. Those dips are crazy. Ugh. Man, let's go for the second step. Eight, 9, 10. Alright, that was definitely much better compared to 60. I was struggling on 5. Maybe I'll do Sorry, so last set. Yeah. Alright. Do a quick rest though. Drink some more water. Oh my days. That's holy. That was definitely. The second set was definitely much better. I did hit my head. I'm not sure if you guys can catch that. And I'm not sure if you guys caught that. Well, I was on my set. Not hard though. It's just a light tap. Light tap. Should I go for 15 on this one? Ah, let's go. He's gonna wipe it for you guys. I'll take it. Leave it. 40s? Alright. Alright, guys. How was for curls? Last set. It's definitely a good set. I did like 16, 17 to failure. They passed than what I intended to do, which is good. And then now moving on to lateral raise, but instead of 20, like I usually do, I'm doing 25. So hopefully we can at least hit 8 to 10 reps. That's the target today. 8 to 10 reps. Clean form, obviously. Oh man. It's my water. Where'd I put my water? Over here. Damn, I'm shaking. All right. Nope. Oh, nope. We are not doing 25. We are not doing 25. Let's stick to the 20s. You know? Honestly, I thought I'd be able to surpass my limit today, but guess not. Holy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Form is off, definitely. Holy, I'm feeling on my traps. That is not good. That is not good. Okay, let's keep the chest up. Yeah. Oh my. That was hard. That was definitely a struggle, not gonna lie. Humbled myself there. I thought I was gonna be able to at least hit like five maybe with the 25s on for the first set, but rep that motherfucker on first set, first rep. Oh hell no, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to ego lift. You know, that's the least we would want to do. Last thing we'd want to do. All right. Just roll up the sleeve on this one. Let's roll up the sleeves on this one. On this set. Whoa. 8. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Definitely a better set. Form wise, I would say that was good. Felt it more on my actual thing. My actual shoulder. Let me see if I could move this a notch down. There you go, that's a problem. There you go. The seat. That's much better. Cause I felt weird. It's too up, you know? Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my elbows are dying from yesterday. Not sure if that's good or bad, but I don't think that does not sound good at all. Alright, for the third set. Hopefully we don't ego lift on. Hopefully we don't break the form on this one. Have a good clean 10 clean reps for the set. That was a good set. That was definitely a good set, I would say. Had to stop, had to take a break at the 7th though. Like a quick like 3-second rest. But yeah, shoulder feels good. And then now we got the rear delt. I'm thinking of doing face pulls on that one. I don't usually do face pulls, but I feel like the cable shit that we really do is not helping at all. I'm not seeing any growth on my rear delt, so see if we can go old school and then just pump that bitch up. You know? Yeah. It's a good lateral delt pump. Veins are there. Holy. Let's see if I can bring this closer. Alright, let's go on to rear delt. Alright, guys. Maybe move this one a bit back. Actually, no, that was good. Just gonna move this higher. Then where's the rope? Let's see, where's the rope? Where's the rope? There we go. And then I think we gotta move this higher. Alright. And then just let's go. Let's set up to 55 or not bad. That feels weird. That does not feel right. That did not feel right. My pinky was getting squished when I switched the grip. If I kept the grip, my thumb would have been, my knuckle would have been squished. But let's see what else we could use this, replace this as. Maybe with the other handles, maybe. Let's see. Alright, I think this should work. I would say this is good. This would definitely do better. The same wood, same length. Yes, it is. Oh my days, my shoulder is already dying. My lateral shoulder. Yeah, it was not bad, and a good 10. Iffy. But let's finish this exercise. Second set, third set, and then get out of here, you know? Ooh. That definitely feels much better rather than the rope. Because if I use the rope, pulling it this way, my knuckles getting squished. Pulling it this way, my pinky's getting squished. So it hurts. I don't like the feeling, Not bad. 55. Maybe drop it down to what, like 44, and then maybe focus more on form there, because hopefully we can feel it more. Or that, you know. I was thinking of 30s. Yeah, let's drop it to 38, 38.5, and then focus on form there for the last set. Ooh. Alright, that was definitely way much better set. That was the best set from the rest. But yeah, now that we're done working out, pump check, and then we can go home. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.